Hello, everybody. Snowflake here, and welcome to another episode of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Hope you enjoyed the last one where we did a quick little quest for Louis Latrouche slash Sibby Blackbriar in Riften. So Sibby, who ended up in jail for murder, although it was a very short sentence because of his family, um, asked us to steal the horse from his family's lodge so he could give it to Louis, who had already paid for the horse, which we went ahead and did. We went to the Blackbriar Lodge once again, killed the mercenaries, grabbed the papers, grabbed the horse, and hightailed it on out of there. Um, we found Louis a short distance outside the lodge, and we made the exchange, horse for 1250 gold, not bad. But then we followed him for a little bit and saw him run into a Blackbriar thug, who quickly slaughtered him on behalf of the Blackbriar family, um, making his purchase very ill-advised. So, yeah, he didn't get to keep the horse, nor his life. Not a great day for Louis Latrouche, but we got a lot of jewels from his corpse, so all's well that ends well, I guess. Alright, yeah, so in this episode, we're going to be doing a sort of radiant kind of miscellaneous quest. These find the source of power quests, where if you shout in a residence, you get given or get found by a courier who gives you a letter where an anonymous friend sends you a tip on a source of power, which I think basically means word war. So we're going to be learning a new shout this episode, it would seem like. But I'm guessing we're going to have to do some fighting in order to get to that world war. But we'll see. It's in a place called Valthume, and Serana will be going with us. You know, if she ever gets out of our way.
You trying to hide? Because I can see you plain as day.
Well, congratulations, Embry. Valthume. Did I select the quest? I did. Ah, okay. Ah, we're going west. Towards Old Markarth Land. And Lost Valley Redoubt is the closest we have. Like we're about to get swarmed by Forsworn. Or swarmed, if you will. Hilarious. Although they only really care if you get too close to them, right? Most of the time, they'll just leave you be. Now, the thing about that is, it's how we climb up without entering their abode. So I'm hearing... Oh. Heard a groan. Is that a corpse up there? Who's that? Just a random Nord. Who killed this looter? Did he just drop to death? I don't know, but... That's the body. There's a waterfall that's just gonna go straight down. There is some way around it. Sort of. Not really. Oh yeah, we're just dropping down. Well, we made our way around eventually. What is this? Some weirdly rounded land, I guess. I wanted to jump up there. Okay, we found a place called Gloombreach. That may be important later. I don't really want to go inside. Damn it, I went inside. Just one of those glowing mushrooms which I guess are forever out of our reach. Okay. Um... Oh. I scramble my way up there? No. I know, I'll walk around like a normal person. Run up. You shooting at Serrano? Kinda looks like you're shooting at Serrano there. Oh yeah, you're... I am actually quite low. Okay. Who else is left? Oh, that's it. Okay, random Forsworn ambush. Happens. Maybe Gloomreach was their turf and they weren't happy about us going in there. Oh, just yeah, it is juniper berries. Oh damn, Imperial Soldier. So I guess the Imperials were fighting the Forsworn down here, and looks like the Forsworn won. I think that's about everyone. Maybe this is a Forsworn dungeon coming up. This looks like a Nord ruin over with the icon. So you normally don't find Forsworn in these places, but it is for Reach, so you never know whether Forsworn could be holding up in Reach. Okay, Valthume it is. Doesn't appear to be a great big party waiting for us outside. If there's going to be urns in here, then we're going to earn ourselves a lot of jewels. Valthume vestibule. Vestibule? Don't actually know of. Oh, what? What?
Leave, stranger. Evil stirs in this place. I fear for the security of the very land if it should break free.
This place is a. This is a quest. Oh, this is something else interesting to it. Okay. Hello, Valdar. What evil do you mean?
We stand at the tomb of Hednorak, who has been dead for many generations. I fear, however, that his return may be at hand.
Hevnorak. Is that a dragon? A dragon priest? We'll see. There must be a way to stop this.
I have been holding him here. While he regains strength, however, I am fading.
Well, I'm fit as a fiddle.
Now
I can do it.
barely contain his power, much less defeat him if he awakens. But with the help of a living champion, I may be able to succeed.
Well, I fit both of those requirements. Although I was only really champion of Cyrodiil, I'm not a champion of Skyrim, unfortunately. And I will help you. What must be done?
You would do this? 3 vessels in the tomb below hold the power to vanquish Hednorak. Before anything else, we need those.
3 vessels.
Bring them to me. But be careful, mortal. They are guarded by Hednorak's minions. They will stop at nothing to see their master return.
Alright. Well, good to meet you, Valdar. Evil in waiting. Quest begun. So, does he just sort of hang around here until... Ancient Old Hermit.
With those 3 vessels, Hednorak can restore himself. Find them before he can.
What was I doing again?
Find the 3 vessels within Valthume, then return to me. With these, we can defeat him.
Why do you fear Hevnorak?
He had a way of enthralling people, and built up a loyal army of followers. Good men fell under his spell, and were forever twisted, made evil. After that, fear was enough to keep them in line. He could torture and humiliate them, and they would not rebel. Even in death, they serve him still.
Okay. Why are you here?
Hednorak planned his resurrection obsessively before dying. My duty in life and in death is to make sure he stays in this tomb for eternity.
Okay. So probably a person then. Not a dragon. Of that description. Anything else I may have missed? Okay. Onwards. Through the spider webs. Okay, massive door. You wonder if something may be hidden somewhere else here? Oh, there's a whole upper level, which I assume you can only reach if you go through the dungeon normally. Maybe multiple upper levels, I just can't really tell. Alright. Let's progress. So what's the quest called? Evil in Waiting. It's not a missed quest either, it's an important one. Collect the vessels. Okay, throne room. I don't see any bad people. Ah, there's a coffin though. So Drago will probably rise up as soon as I get anywhere near that throne. Oh, there's one here. Activate sconce. Guess I need a particular torch. Interesting. There's something on here. Sit throne. Can't take these. Does this guy have anything on him? I think so. Do you have to have a torch on you to activate the sconce, maybe? I don't even have a torch on me. Do wonder if I have missed something here. What's this room? Right, is that above us? Yeah, it must be. Okay. Don't want to miss anything. Pressure plates. Okay. At least we would have. There we go. Look at that. Look at all these jewels we get just for opening an urn. Look how many of these are going to be scattered throughout ruins. So much money. Potion of strength.
Ran off, I suppose.
No, Sorana. He hit you in the back and you didn't do anything about it. Pretty poor show from your part, really. Oh man, we're gonna... So much money. So much money. Yep, amethyst, garnet. Amethyst, emerald, flawless garnet, gold, potion of healing, and ruby from one burial urn. No spiral pattern here. Salt, bone meal, torch tools, skeever tails, troll fat apparently. Okay. It's down here. Go down here first. Hard from the other side. Okay, that's probably the exit. Okay, there's a whole area here as well. There's another ghost over there. Interesting. Is that him? No, it can't be because we're not ready to fight him yet. Oops, actual ectoplasm, hanging moss. Neat. And perfect. Okay. Okay, over here. Not particularly. There's a room over here. I know this is where we just were. This is just another, or the same exit. I was here, I think. Oh yeah, I saw it from this side. Yeah. Okay, there's a trap that goes down there. Let's see what happens if we stay up here. Oh, no reward. Or maybe. Should we save it for later? Let's kill these guys first. Drago Scourge? No problem. Yo, Serrano.
What now? All right, let's see what you have.
Okay. Oh, now you're up. And now you're down. 92 sneak now. Regular dead Draugr, which means extra jewels. And the chest, more jewels, gold, and extreme magicka. I still want to see what's up there though. Yep. I bet this place would have been easy to reach anyway. Or maybe not. Maybe this was the only way of getting here. You know what? Good on us. Ebony shield. Amethyst, diamond, emerald, gold. Magical helmet. Yeah. We did it good. We did it good. Trying to see if there's anything across there. No, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like there's a good way of reaching it either. Okay. Trapdoor that goes down there, but I assume if you fall in there, there's a way to get back up, so we don't need to drop necessarily, I think. Just double check. There's nothing else here. Okay, objectives that way, so let's go over here. Spiral staircase going down. More rats, more skulls. Ugh, didn't want that jug. A little unsettling. heck is that? Skeevers? Ooh, more flawless emerald. Is that the first time we've seen one of those? So many jewels. Maybe this is the way forward. We can go back and explore later if we need to. Oh no, this is where you come out of a trapdoor. I would think. Just for the XP. Begin up to 67.
Where'd you come from?
Yeesh. Oh, what? Why are they crowded here? I didn't even notice. Go, spiders, fight! Alright, fine, Serrano will do it, whatever. Valthume cellar key. Okay, that could be important. Got those spider eggs. Yeah, this is where trapdoor drops you. Paralysis poison. Banded iron shield. Yeah. There's reason to fall for this trap. Oh, wait, what was that? Oh, was it just a spider? I think there's anything else here, right? Onwards. Okay, everything explored to date. Let's go this way. Try this door first. Vigorous healing, Wolf Queen 2. Circlets. Oh wow. Already hit our limits. I guess we can switch armor, if that's enough. For now. Breathing is a little uneasy. Ooh, pelts. Heavy pelts. Wheat, leather, torch tool. This wasn't something we could grab, was it? Okay, is there any... Should be a container in here, right? No? No. Okay, we'll just drop our stuff here then. Okay, is this a skill book we haven't read? Withershins? It is, it's a restoration book. Withershins by Yakut Tawashi. Alright, said Kazaga. Why don't you want to talk? Zaki put down his mug of mead and just stared at his wife for a few seconds. Finally, grudgingly, Is everything I have a conversation, darling? It flows in alphabetical order. I think the only way to stop it is not to talk at all. Couldn't you just be imagining this? Said Kazaga patiently. It wouldn't be the first time you had an insane paranoid delusion. Remember when you thought the royal battle manager of Blackmarsh was hiding behind every tree with lewd intent on making you a middle-aged, fat, balding tailor into his personal sex slave? You don't need to be ashamed, but it's sheer Gorav's way to make us all a little crazy sometimes. If you go to the healer... Damn it, Kazaga, snarled Zaki and stomped out, slamming the door behind him. He nearly collided with Siasat, his neighbor. Excuse me, she said to Zaki's back. He clamped his hands over his ears as he stormed down the street, turning the corner to his tailor shop. His first customer was waiting out front, smiling widely. Zaki tried to keep his temper under control and took out his keys, returning the customer's smile. Fine day, said the young man. Gods, hollered Zaki, sending the young man flying with a well-placed punch and dashing away. As much as he hated to admit that Kazaga was right, it was evidently time once again for one of the healer's herbal cocktails. Tarsu's temple to health, mental and physical, was several streets north. An impressive obelisk. Halka, the chief herbalist, met him before he came in the hall. How are you today, Sasaki? Saf. Need to make an appointment with Tarsu, said Zaki in his calmest voice. Just one moment, let me see how this schedule looks, Halka said, looking over a scroll. Is this an emergency? Kind of, said Zaki and slapped his head. Why couldn't he say yes, or absolutely, or sure? Let's see, said Halka, frowning. The best I can do is next Midas. Would that work for you? Midas? Cried Zaki. I'll be a complete psychotic by Midas. Isn't there anything earlier? He knew what the answer would be before she said it. There was no alternative. In a way, he had forced a response. If only he had kept the conversation going until V. What? No, said Halka. I'm sorry, do you want me to make the appointment? Zaki walked away, gritting his teeth. He wandered the streets, his head down to avoid all conversations, until he looked up and discovered that he had walked all the way to the wharf. A sweet breeze was blowing along the water, and he took several deep breaths until he felt almost normal. When his temper cooled, he could think again. What if his alphabetical conversation wasn't a delusion at all? What if what he felt wasn't paranoia but acute awareness? He knew it was the classic dilemma. Am I crazy? Or is there really something weird going on? Across the road was a shop called Paradox. Nice. Featuring a display of herbs, crystals, and vapors trapped in orbs. The sign in the window read Mystical Consultation, sunrise to noon. It was worth a shot, though Zaki was dubious. The only people who generally came down the wharf for healing were stupid adventurers who didn't know any better. Incense burned in copious billows of pink and gold, obscuring and then revealing the clutter within. Gijik death masks glowered down from the walls, smoking censers hung by chains from the ceiling, and the floor was a maze of bookshelves. At a well-worn table in the back, a small man wearing a headdress was tabulating a young lady's purchases. Okay, said the man, your total comes to 57 gold pieces. I threw in the restorative scale conditioner for free. Just remember, the candle should be lit only after you invoke Goraflox the Unholy, and Mantrade Root does best in partial shade. The customer gave a quick, shy smile to Zaki and left the store. Please help me, said Zaki. Every conversation I hear or get involved in seems to be arranged alphabetically. I don't know if I'm going insane or if there are some kind of bizarre forces at work. To be honest with you, I'm normally a skeptic when it comes to your type of business, but I'm at the end of my rope. Can you do anything to make this madness end? Quite a common problem, actually, said the man, patting Zaki on the arm. When you get to the end of the alphabet, do conversations then go to reverse alphabetical order, or start at the beginning of the alphabet? Reverse alphabetical order, said Zaki, and then corrected himself. Damn it! I mean, it starts from the beginning, all over again. I am in agony. Can you call on the spirits and tell me, am I insane? Sariki, said the man with a reassuring smile. I don't have to. You're quite sane. Thank you, said Zaki, frowning. By the way, my name's Zaki, not Sariki. Unusually close, eh? Said the man, patting Zaki on the back. My name's Octoplasm. Follow me, please. I think I have just what you need. Octoplasm led Zaki down the narrow corridor behind the desk. The two men pushed past dusty cabinets filled with strange creatures and liquids, past heaps of Neolithic stones, past stack after stack of mouldering leather-bound books, into the dank heart of the store. There he picked up a small, squat, cylindrical drum and a book, and handed them to Zaki. Vampirism, Deja Possession, and Withershin Therapy. Withershin, title of the book, said Zaki, squinting his eyes to read the book in the gloom. What in oblivion does this have to do with me? I'm not a vampire. Look at this tan. And what's Withershin Therapy, and how much will it cost me? Withershin's from the old Cyrodiilic wither science, which means backwards, said Octoplasm in a serious tone. It's the art of reversing the direction of things in order to gain access to the spirit world, and break curses, cure vampirism, and trigger all manners of apotropaic healing. You know the story about the guy who was told that slaughterfish live in hot water? So he said, well, let's boil them in cold water. What? Xenophus, said Zaki instinctively, his brother having taken a rather esoteric upper-level course in Cyrodiilic philosophy as an elective at the Imperial College 31 years before, and immediately wishing he hadn't. And what do you do with a cylindrical thingy? Octoplasm lit a candle and held the object over it so Zaki could see more clearly. All along the cylinder were narrow slits, and when Zaki peered within them, he saw a succession of old black and white drawings of a naked man leaping over boxes, one frame after the next. You spin it like so, said Octoplasm, slowly whirling the device clockwise so the man within leapt over the boxes over and over again. It's called a zoetrope. Pretty neat, eh? Now you take it and start spinning it counterclockwise, and while you're doing it, read this incantation I've marked in the book. Zaki took the zoetrope and began spinning it counterclockwise over the candle, so the little naked man within seemed to bound backwards over the boxes. It took a little coordination and concentration to keep whirling at a steady pace, but gradually the man's awkward and jerky backdrops became more and more fluid, until Zaki could no longer see the individual frames flipping. It looked just like a little humanoid hamster on an endless reverse treadmill. While he continued to spin the zoetrope with one hand, Zaki took the book in the other and read the underlined passage. Zoetrope counterspin, counterspin, counterspin. Pull my life from the rat that it's in. I invoke the goddesses Boethia, Kinnereth, and Drissis to invent my potentially metaphysical crisis. My old life may have been rather pointless and plain, but I dislike the prospect of going insane. Make the pattern reverse by this withered shin. Zoetrope, counterspin, counterspin, counterspin. As he chanted the spell, Zaki noticed that the little naked man in the zoetrope began to look more like himself. The moustache vanished and the hairline receded. The man's waistline expanded and the buttocks sagged to the shape and texture of half-inflated balloons. Scales approximating his own Argonian pattern appeared. The man began to trip as he bounded backwards over the boxes, taking bigger breaths and sweating. By the time Zaki reached the end of the incantation, his twin was clutching his chest and tumbling end over the boxes in a freefall. Octoplasm took the zoetrope and the book from Zaki's hands. Nothing seemed to have changed. No thunder had rumbled, no winged serpent had sprung out of Zaki's hand, no fiery explosions, but Zaki felt that something was different. Good different. Normal. At the counter, when Zaki pulled out his satchel of gold pieces, Octoplasm merely shook his head. Are treatment radicals such of effects term long for what sure be can't we naturally charge no? Wait. Treatment radical. That's not even alphabetical order, or reverse alphabetical order. Charge no. Feeling the first relief he had felt in days, Zaki walked backwards out of the shop and down the road to his shop. Damn. Well, something happened to him, I guess. Okay, let's drop some stuff. Okay. Okay, that'll do for now. There is more. Is there like a secret door? I don't know. Whatever is more to explore is this way. Okay. Well, we know what that's gonna do. So let's do it. Yeah, the idea was to kill the skeevers and the Draugr. I didn't even see the Draugr, to be fair. You look alive, Skeever. What does this do? A hidden door over here. Now there's a thingy. Which opens both doors. Isn't that handy? Let's go in here first. Oh, scary Draugr.
Where'd you come from?
Death Lord, huh? Opaque vessel, oh cool. Got vessel 1. Ebony War Axe, nice. Now what do we drop? Any one-to-ones? This do? Is there like a thing in here? Hmm. What was this? Guessing this maybe loops around. Find out. And we've got like a Death Lord guarding each vessel. That seems okay. Well, we've only seen one, but we'd assume the rest follow a similar pattern. A ginger one over here.
Where'd you go? Done and done.
Steadfast Ward. Armor rated by 60 points and negates 60 points of spell damage or effects. Okay. Guess twos. Go. That. Okay. What? Hey, you didn't even see me. That's not fair. Okay, let's get to looting. Delicious cheese. That's going to be heavy. 100 cotton, regen. Just gonna be linen wraps. Not bad having a potion of regeneration with your dinner though. That would be sick. Exactly the same on this side. Is there anything? Oh. Happen there? Is there anything on the outside? Yeah, we already gave you back all your stuff. Oh, here we have Nord. We're carrying Nord weapons. We should be dropping those first. Calcaminga, take that, but then you can take back these maces. Okay. Objective. There's a door here. The objective is that way. Let's finish exploring. Let's finish exploring this downstairs area and we'll come back up. Skull. Fortune skull. Hot, empty coffins, and a cage. Can we unlock it? Oh man, I miss when coffins had stuff in them. Like Oblivion. Alright, well, urns we know will have stuff. Okay. There's this way as well. Yeah, we'll go that way. Hidden door again. Too easy, man. Too easy. We should leave some oh, we actually missed one. We should leave some treasure back, you know, something of equal value. Like, say, an ancient Nord battle axe. What for all the jewels we just grabbed? Okay, so this store here I'm curious about. I have a feeling that opens maybe from the other side. Oh no, no, it's right here. Nice. Alchemy lab. Drago with more jewels. Elzir, garlic, Elzir, frost miriam. Potions. Oh yeah, this is the other side. Okay, more jewels, gold, soul gem, magic ruby. Very good. Okay, I think that was that upstairs area to explore. And then we can move to the next zone. Don't think we've missed any of the vessels. I know, so it was the other side. We already explored there. Okay. I hate broken urns, they're such a waste. Okay, books, flutes, was this like the bard's room? A lot of wolf queens in here too. Ooh. Alright then. Yeah, I guess that is Valthume explored. Now, based on how long, well, actually, we still got 2 vessels to find, don't we? So, there might be quite a bit more to this place. I was thinking maybe this next room would just be like the word wall and the boss, but maybe there's going to be a bit more. Catacombs suggests there's probably a little bit more to explore, but yeah, we're having fun. I was not expecting a quest-related dungeon. I'm curious to see where this goes. That's foreboding music. I see your trap. I... What was that? Hard. Soldier Emerald, Amethyst Gold. Amethyst Garnet, Gold Stamina. Amethyst Emerald, Gold Ring. Neat. Well, the word of power is in this room. Well, not this room, well, this area. Got spider eggs here, so... And yeah, this whole place is pretty webbed, so I'm guessing there will be some spiders. Nothing here. Yeah.
Who's there?
There you are.
Something? That'll teach you.
Oh, you brought back a spider. Good for you. You already extracted its venom. Okay, anything? Okay, skeleton for some money. Corpse is done for. This is an egg. Yep. The ones that are like slightly open have eggs in them. None of these, for example. have this one over here, but good. Oh gee, I wonder if you're alive. Damn it. Was that a one-time thing? Cool. Somehow Serrano avoided stepping on it, which would have likely hurt. I appreciate that. Oh, there. Well, the frostbite spider went and done it. Okay, nothing too secret. Just emerald gold, flawless sapphire, garnet gold, and 2 sapphires. I'm getting like thousands worth of gold from like every room at this point. Oh, hi. Rodar me, I'll
Done and done.
Rodar you. Yeah. Damn, I didn't get to loot back Draugr before Serrano brought it back. Ancient Nord Greatsword, is that... I also got a honed Draugr War Axe. 1627, 1835. We need a honed Draugr War Axe. Nope. Right, we'll swap them then. Maybe we drop that as well. Yeah. What are all these empty coffins doing here? It's where the Draugr should be. Okay, multiple directions. If it leads to the same area, but I'm gonna go this way.
Where'd you come from?
Oh, yeah. Where did you come from? Were you right there?
Teamwork right there.
Damn. How about flying? Let's see, what's next? Iron mace / sword. Under 3. Still have some more of those ruined books, right? No? Skulls, yeah, that was it. See if there was anything down here. Oh yeah, there is a little detour. Or is this the way forward? Okay. You know what? I think we're supposed to go the other way and disable these traps. Or do they also happen here?
Where'd you come from? Teamwork right there.
Word Death Lord means nothing to me. Ebony Sword, thank you. Okay, what's next? We got 6. Or a farming tool. Okay, we've got plenty of weapons we can drop before it gets to that. Probably some armor's not really great as well. Now, to be fair, armor-wise, everything's pretty valuable. And that is vessel number 2. This isn't open yet. Yeah, we're supposed to take these traps from this side. Do those open as well? I wonder. Yeah, maybe I've got some books that aren't worth too much as well. Okay for that. Just check just in case I hit something in one of these. Oh, okay. We move on. And here is an adventurer that clearly just ran head first into things and didn't think about the possibility of getting burned. Nothing there. We're gonna have to tally up the jewels when we end this episode to see how much we actually got. Because this is insane. Every Nordic ruin's gonna have so many urns. This is crazy earning potential. I don't think I'm ever gonna get over this. You will never want for anything again. Trap over there. I didn't mean to take that bow. Have it back. Still over the limit. Guess iron shields go from now on. Oh boy, I thought I had time to heal. I did not have time to heal. How far back are we? Not too far back, actually. Okay, Well, he was saying I was over encumbered when I actually wasn't. We can drop this stuff because we know we were going to drop it anyway. Just in advance. Okay. Yeah, okay, this wasn't actually too far back. It's a good thing I didn't save it just before I healed, otherwise I'd just been in a death loop. And we're still gonna get all these jewels. Should be the same as what we got first time around, since it's the same area. Yeah, that vaguely seems the same. Accidentally took the bow again. Okay, save.
Where'd you come from?
Oh, you smacked up your friend. Another Rex. We should drop his steel mace as well. Empty coffins. It's a trap. Let's walk around that Serana. Empty coffins. Oh, you're not dead. You are now. Yeah, it's only the already dead Draugr that detected. Aha, there's another of you. Anti-free sneak. Ooh. Close to a level up. Yeah, it's only the already dead Draugr that you can get the bonus jewels from. The ones that you have to kill, unfortunately, just have regular old Draugr weapons and some gold. Books. So many urns. So many urns. That's great. There's one guy over there. Appears to have been alerted. And he's taunting. Oh, there's more.
Where'd you come Done and done.
Well, honed weapons don't scare me. This one's not open yet. It could be another one. Hide shield, amethyst root gold. Ooh, yes, already dead Draugr. That means more money. jump down. Really missed out on this triple threat. Okay, Serana, you need a little nudge or an invitation to come this way. Okay, she's in a bit of trouble. First it was the jail cell in Riften, she somehow managed to go into. Now this. I believe in you. I am saving here. This looks like stuff could be about to go down. Too many closed coffins for my liking. I said I'm not really scared of regular Draugr. One Yol, and all of a sudden they're all fighting for me in the form of fireworms. So I mean, all of a sudden every Draugr is rich. Oh wait, you're not dead. Yeah, okay, that's it. Onwards. Ah, claw. Okay, got another iron shield, right? Yep. Okay, we got any eggs? Any spider eggs? Nope. You have the last of your species down here. Iron claw. Wow, that's a... Oh. Did that stop? Okay. That's got to be like the lowest value claw of them all, the iron one, only 75. Let's see what it's got. Are those actually... No, those are birds, definitely. Bird, dragon. Huh? Wait, was I looking at it? Oh, was I looking at the ivory one by accident? Okay. Oh, glad there was no consequences for that. So it's dragon, bird, wolf. Okay. That could have been a fatal mistake. Luckily there was no traps. Okay, we're coming. Best for last vessel. Alright, we're in for a big fight here. nice. That's pretty smooth, all things considered. Death Lord, Ancient Lord, Battle Axe of Ice. I mean, either way, I want it. What other stuff are we carrying that's not very good? Orcish Mace is almost 7. That could be a thing to drop. Forsworn stuff. It's mostly pretty good. Hide Shield 6. I guess for that 5 value books can go. I forgot to try and learn that spell. Okay. Honed Ancient Lord Greatsword, don't need that. Ooh, Ebony Warhammer. Okay, 6 value. We had some of these. So, okay, we only need to count, and we can see how many jewels we've been getting there. And there's still plenty of urns in here as well. Okay. There's the vessel. We might as well take it before we get burned. Oh, that reveals the word wall, so we had to take it. Wait, 2 out of 3? No. Did I forget? Did I not take the other one? I must have forgotten to take the other one because I died and it had to reset. Okay. Fair enough. It's a little bit of a goof from myself. Damn it, why did I make her go this way? Silly Form of a ritual with Valdar, okay. Well, let's focus on our objective first, and then maybe we go back to Valdar. Not sure. We'll see where the cave takes us. If there's an exit straight to Skyrim, then I'm not going to go all the way back to Valdar. And then we can do the ritual at another point.
Stay on your guard.
No, Serrano, we've already dealt with everything in here, we're fine. Well, I say we, it was me, because you were running late. Guess Guess 8 is next. Ebony stuff we definitely don't want to touch. Nothing worse than 10 over here. Oh, there is actually. But let's get rid of these first. Guessing that's our exit. Okay, what have you got for us? Life Aura Whisper. There it is. Source of power in Valthume has been found. Yeah, okay, we're going to unlock the shout. Oh, this is a new one. Okay, your voice is not a shout but a whisper, revealing the life forces of any and all. Okay, life detect. There might be some niche use for that. I really cared about life detect in Oblivion. I loved having life detect, but in Skyrim for some reason I just don't seem to care about it so much. Like, I'm going to run into stuff anyway. Don't know, it's weird. Emerald, Flawed Valistone, Garnet, Ruby, Gold, True Shot, Orcish Helmet, a Major Illusion. Nice. Okay. And then we can drop Cup. Goblets. And I guess a shield is next. I'm going to just go back to Valthume. Was this like a previously... Yeah, this was the barred door. Valthume Catacombs, Valthume Catacombs... Valthume Vestibule. Okay, let's check in with looted these. It's more valuable than ever to make sure you've looted all of the urns. Is there actually any way up there? Oh, Valor's here. Okay, well while we're here, we might as well do it, I suppose.
You found the vessels. I was worried that I had sent you to your death.
You don't know me too well then, do you? What am I going to do with these?
In life, Hevnorak drained his own blood from his body. His goal was to transfer his power back into himself after death, becoming a powerful lich.
How does everyone want to become a lich?
The vessels contain that very blood. Empty them, and you remove any chance he has of regaining his former powers.
This seems dangerous.
More dangerous than you know. Left alone, however, he will awaken when he has grown too powerful to be stopped. This is the only way to be sure.
I'm ready.
Very well. Empty the vessels
that was
into
the sconce.
sconce near
Okay.
the throne. Then sit in the throne. When you have done so, I will unbind Hevnorak. He will awaken in a weakened state, but the Lich is still to be reckoned with. Be ready.
By the way, the
Do not interrupt the ritual. Go empty the vessels and sit on the throne. Do not interrupt the ritual.
Ritual hasn't started
Go
yet.
empty the vessels.
The reason why I say why does everyone want to become a lich is because in Oblivion, the Anvil house quest, Lorgren Benorus, the dad of Velwyn Benorus, who sells you the house, was trying to transform himself into a lich. And no, yeah, and also in Oblivion, I think one of the Dark Brotherhood quests was also killing someone who wanted to transform themselves into a lich. Okay, so let's save again. Activate sconce. Activate sconce. Is that it? I think. Lost all of our vessels. Great. Just take a seat here. Defeat Havnarak. Oh, he is like a bit. Well, he looks like a dragon priest, but. He's quite strong, to be fair. Bone meal, emerald, gold. Yeah, he is a dragon priest. Havnarak, weight 9. Immune to disease and poison. Not as good as Volsung. His staff, sprayed on the ground, creates a wall of lightning that does 50 points of shock damage per second. I should probably move when I'm out of his inventory. What do we drop? Probably 10 stuff now, like the boots and gauntlets. Oh, there's light boots. Just 7.5. Why is there an ash pile here? Oh, it's the same thing. For some reason his body duplicated. It has the wall of lightning. It's a pretty cool effect. Let's talk to Valdar and see.
Thank you, hero. Now I may finally rest. Take of Norak's iron mask. It may be of use to you, and serve as some reward for your feat.
Yeah, I don't need your permission to loot corpses. Thank you, Valdar. Oh, there he goes. That was a cool little trip. Came here for a word of power. We defeated the dragon priest and bounced. Hold tight, Valdar. Okay, let's go home and deposit our goodies.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Alvar and I, we got a daughter. Little Dorothy.
Hey, where you going? That's my room. Yeah, Camilla, watch yourself. Don't be trespassing too much now. There.
Yes?
Give me
If you
my
think it'll help.
stuff. Damn it, didn't need to take both bows. Uh, I'm trying to keep the extreme healing ones, and I keep not doing it. Extreme's better than vigorous, so let's keep one of each of these. Yep, don't need those. Don't keep plentiful anymore, it's just extreme and vigorous. And we don't need vigorous magicka. Now, for all of these jewels, 40 amethysts, 7 diamonds, 22 emeralds, flawed Valstone, 14 flawless amethysts, a flawless emerald, which I don't think we had before, 16 flawless scarlet, 15 flawless rubies, 21 flawless sapphires, 20 garnets, 16 rubies, 15 sapphires. Yeah, that's a lot of money, to say the least. So got flute. Okay, well there we go. Well, we completed the quest of finding the word of power in Valthume, but apparently there was a whole other quest behind this place. We talked to a ghost called Valdar, whose job it was to keep the evil Hevnarak, the dragon priest, from like resurrecting himself and transforming into a lich. But in the end, we let him resurrect so we could kill him and end his threat once and for all. So another dragon priest in the books, Hevnarak, has been defeated. We performed the ritual. We killed him, and I guess his mask was the reward in the end. But still, nice little side quest completed. And yeah, that is done. We've found the word of power. We're probably going to pick up that quest again the next time we shout in the presence of other people. And we'll get sort of sent to another word of power. We'll see how it goes. But for now, the plan in the next episode is to revisit our friends the Blades. And we're going to bring Delphine, another follower. We already brought her Lydia, If you remember back in the day, and she was our follower when we were doing the main quest, and she ended up joining the Blades. So we're gonna bring another follower to Delphine in the next episode. And that's not a quest that lasts forever. It is a finite quest. I have checked. So yeah, I'll talk a bit more about it on the next episode. But for now, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.